Stuart, we can discuss the game in a bit, but let's just talk about the ending. How special a moment was that for everyone?
Yeah, I think I'm just delighted for the players, just with the effort that they put in the day. This was such a difficult game. We could all see that. The conditions weren't easy to a point. It wasn't a beautiful game of football. But for us, Scotty, it was very much a case of trying to find our next 3 points, trying to find our next clean sheet, and trying to put to the back of our minds. And I'm not saying we sweep it under the carpet. We don't. But for the nature of the goals and how we've lost games of late, for that we've taken plenty of stick and plenty of criticism, which is fine, but it's always having that personality and that character to be able to come back and get such a victory today. I think I would imagine that'll go up there in a lot of people's memories in a way to win a game of football. Of course it will. Great header for Tony, excellent delivery, but you know what, I feel we were worth it today. I genuinely feel we were worth it today, and as I say, it was a game of few chances. I think both teams kind of hit the woodwork, and there wasn't lots in there, but I think it underestimates the challenges and the conditions. I probably felt in the first half we had the wind at our back and probably felt that would gain an advantage. It's actually quite difficult to control where you play, and then in the second half I felt we were the better side. I think we had the better quality of chances, as I say, hitting the woodwork. Apostolos goes clean through and goal, unbelievable touch for the goalkeeper just to keep that one out, and then I think probably St Mirren, to my mind, I think maybe had one chance in the second half, so I think we earned it. It's a brilliant way to do so. That will pick up the confidence of the players and hopefully everybody at the football club. And I did state before it that in the nature of this league there have been 8 teams on a similar type of run, and some that have been in those types of runs more. I think some of them maybe twice over the course of the season. So again, I think that just tells you that we don't have a God-given right to turn up and win games of football. However, in all the disappointment in the last 3 defeats, there's a lot of elation and there's a lot of joy off the back of this, because I'll tell you one thing, we work incredibly hard and we try to come up with as many solutions as we possibly can to try and make this football club successful, to try and put us in the best possible spot we can, and what it does tonight when you start to look at it is it puts us 2 points off a 4th position. So I feel that's a wee bit of icing on the cake. But I can assure everyone that's not where it stops, and we now don't sit and pat ourselves in the back. Same way we've not, through several good victories over the course of the season and putting us into a decent spot, I would say, in the division. We have to show that mental toughness that we've showed today. We have to be resilient as we have done today, and at times our quality will sing out better than it did today, but the most important thing for me and the players was absolutely to get that 3 points on the board.
We'll talk about that moment again. For Tony to get his first goal in his second spell at the club in such a manner like that, does that just show a reason why you brought him back?
Yeah, I think Tony's been an absolute breath of fresh air since he came into the football club. From a personal point of view, he's been a joy for me to work with. He's so receptive in everything that you ask him to do. We talk about people not getting opportunities at times, and it has been really stop-start. The 2 games against Dundee United have kind of made it that stop-start nature for Tony. I thought he grasped his opportunity to start the game on Wednesday, albeit in a defeat, but I thought his overall performance was good. He manages to complete 90 minutes for us tonight, and again I thought he was a real influence in the game. I thought he's a real handful in the game, and I felt that just what he pours in and has been, even at times when he's not been starting games, he got his just reward today. And hopefully for him personally, and hopefully for us as a team, that's a catalyst for good things. As I say, we won't rest on that and expect it. We'll continue to work incredibly hard to try and make sure that we can capitalise on what's a brilliant moment for the football club.
Do you think the players needed a moment like that today?
Yeah, you know what, Scott? Yeah, they do. I think that you'll ask me, did I actually think that for the vast majority that we played better on Wednesday? Yeah, in a ridiculous way I do. I thought that we created more chances on Wednesday. I thought we were in greater control through spells. I know the nature of the game has that kind of ebb and flow to it today, because there's a lot of second balls, a lot of long balls, but I felt that we were probably a little bit more in control of our game on Wednesday. And I think that what that illustrates to people is, even through the last 3 games, the players have been trying incredibly hard. We've not got it right. We have lost silly goals and ultimately given up 9 points, or the potential of 9 points. But I can assure you that the players haven't been trying any less, and they haven't been shown any different emotion about the place. They haven't been shown any less commitment to the cause, and I think that that's encapsulated by what happens again here today. It's not a coincidence. in my time at the football club that we've scored so many late goals. Go through the records and have a look at how many times we've scored in injury time, how many times we've got ourselves back into games, how many times we've snatched 3 points, because it's something I'm huge on, having that togetherness, having that real unity in our group, and I think that was shown yet again here today. But it's 3 points, Scott, it's 3 points. It's 3 points that starts to make things look a little bit better, and answer your question, we probably do. We do appreciate that for the confidence of the players and where we go next week and building up into what will be another big game of football for us.